When life gives you lemons, you make freaking lemonade and put a little vodka in it. Good morning, everyone. Today starts the day of trying to get our RV. We're trying to find a different hotel because this was a last minute. Believe it or not, this tiny little city is so small. There's one cab and one guy. That's not an exaggeration. One guy, one cab. And a super nice guy, but we're stuck in this city. We have no car. I think I got us a car. There's no rental cars within a 200-mile radius. I'm calling a bunch of stuff. Oh, little sleepyhead is up.
Good morning. Good morning. Down.
But yeah, we have to find a car in another hotel room because
We need something a little bit bigger.
We need something
in
a
a
little-
location that we are.
Hi, I was day 2 of the horror film that is right now. We have to leave this hotel in less than half an hour. We have to get some dog blankets. I don't know if I explained it correctly or thoroughly what is going on. So I'm going to sit right here and let you know right away. So the plan, the situation is that the RV had an issue with the electronics. I think it was because of the revving up a mountain, which is weird because we had no issues in Tennessee. The situation, and we are in a place called Trinidad, Colorado, which I think I said has one cab, one driver, and one guy who does the whole city. There are no rental cars anywhere, and we're stuck in this hotel with nothing around us. Luckily, I kept doing some digging, and I found us a car, one place that had one car left. So we have a car, and luckily Allie's sister is in Colorado Springs, so we might be able to just do that. But honestly, we've called all these places. It's insane. All these RV places. Right now, I'm just trying to find a hotel room. Just get a hotel room and then go from there. Insane, the situation that we're dealing with right now. This is maybe not a horror film. This is just a what's the word? A disaster movie. The beginning of a disaster. Hopefully, the end right here. Because we're hoping to get it fixed so that way we can continue. Or if we can't get it fixed, figure out what we're gonna do next. But as of right now, we are stranded. For now, we have a car though, so we can go places. That's a positive. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to make these videos, but you know what? If you want to follow us on Instagram and stuff like that, we'll keep you guys updated if you guys are concerned. But we'll try to get the vlogs up. That's obviously, not our main concern. No offense, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up if you don't see vlogs for a couple days. But I think we might be able to do it, especially if we're stuck in a hotel, right? Now today I'm going to continue calling places. So this is scary. It's a very interesting situation. Never been in a situation like this where it's such a small town to where you have no options or very little options. We have now packed up and are moving to a different hotel.
Guys, this is the RV adventure of a lifetime. A lot of people, I think, are going to go right to saying something really negative about, I thought you got it all fixed and blah, blah, blah. This is such a fluke situation. We could have got it fixed yesterday, and then today something like this could have happened.
And the guy who drove us here, the mobile mechanic, said that area is called the Moneymaker. Pretty much trucks constantly break down, and going down it, their brakes wear down, so they call it the Moneymaker. So we broke down on the Moneymaker, so somebody's making money on us.
And we double checked and triple checked. Our mechanic's amazing.
You're going left, right?
Oh, whoa, I can't go left, can I? It was just like a fluke, and it sucks because it's really this is kind of scary right now, not knowing what to do and what's going to happen. We're going to stay. How we're going to get this RV fixed, I think that's the biggest thing. Thankfully, we're going to be gone for a month and a half, and all of our family is prepared for this, but it sucks for having to cancel a lot of things, but I just want to make sure the RV is safe and we can get to where we need to go, because I think that's the biggest thing is like, I don't want to drive around in a bad RV.
Yeah.
We are currently trying to find a new hotel. I think we actually found one. We wanted to kind of get in a hotel that we could stay for a little bit longer, that we felt was a good spot for the dogs and for Remy and for ourselves, because right now we don't really know what's going to happen with the RV. We have it towed to someplace, which is great. It's off of the interstate. But we're trying to find a place that can repair it for whatever may be wrong, because we have no idea what's wrong with it. Instead of jumping from hotel to hotel, we're staying. We found one, thankfully. We found one in this area that we're going to stay here for, I think, at least a week, and then kind of go from there. Keep your fingers crossed. we're trying to stay positive. We're trying to make the best of this. We unfortunately couldn't bring Zoe's wagon, which we need, so we're gonna go grab a wagon, and then we're gonna just explore a little bit before we have to check in, and then we're gonna do a lot more research on figuring out what's our next step for the RV.
Yeah, I got is that a reindeer?
That's a elk.
Okay.
This cool state park called, what is it, Trinidad Lake State Park? This isn't too bad.
I mean, make do with what. This is a city I never heard of, so I might as well look around.
He's finding rocks. We're getting some water, hanging out in the shade. We gotta get tea. He's sad you're not over here.
Said we're here at the Trinidad State Park. We went to the wrong side of it. This is literally the sunny spot. That's where we need to go. An awesome park ranger came by the perfect moment that we were like trying to figure out what to do. I'm glad we stayed put for a little bit. Apparently, there's a water park. There's a whole bunch of other things in the area. So we're gonna try to do some of those things, let Remy kind of, be a kid and have fun. If it was Allie and I, we'd be like, yeah, whatever. We'll just stay here, whatever. But with Remy, we gotta obviously be parents and remember that we have to take care of her and not take care of her, that sounds horrible, but we have to entertain her, you know what I mean? So we're killing time right now so then we can go into the hotel room. If this is it's not a horror movie, because the horror movie wouldn't have a positive climax, it would just a negative climax. So right now, this is just to say an adventure movie. This is an adventure movie. I like that. We found a place that's gonna let us park their stuff there. They're gonna work us in. Hopefully it won't take weeks and weeks and weeks, and hopefully they can do it. In the meantime, we're gonna make the best of this and find out what we can do. When life gives you lemons, you make freaking lemonade and put a little vodka in it. Sure, Diesel's all cold. Put it on his head.
Cool him off. Remember, no. Oh, not the bowl. No, remember we take the water and we go, no. Take the water and go like this.
Oh, Zoe's got a new wagon, by the way.
Take...
Diesel is too hot to care right now. He's just like, I don't give a whatever.
You're such a good boy. Yeah, I care now. All right, let's go. You ready?
This is the view that I was hoping for. That is so cool. There's sunflowers every single place, every 5 feet that I've. Wow, I got distracted. But yeah, there's been sunflowers. Oh, there's a bee. Pretty much every place, just on the side of everything. Okay, making the best of it. That's beautiful. I had to disconnect the phone so she wouldn't call up my desk. Phone. Call Grandma, Grandpa's, Pop T and Cece.
Cece?
Yeah.
Grandma.
Say Grandma.
Grandma.
Grandpa. Grandma, Pop T. Grandma.
What?
Yeah, Grandma.
No.
Say hello. I'll be right there, guys.
Hello? 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 Okay.
I'm coming.
Hello?
Where'd that come from?
Hello? Hello?
You guys want to know a little fun hack? When I traveled in college, I didn't have any money, obviously broke college student. I couldn't buy bottled water and stuff. So what I would do is I would go get the free ice from the ice machine, and then I would take the hair dryer they give you, and I would melt it, and I would get free water. Brilliant, right?
Actually, really smart.
Isn't that smart?
Also, wow, Charles.
Well, when you're a broke college kid, you gotta think outside the box, right? That's a good idea. What do you guys think? And now, next time you travel and you don't want to buy bottled water for whatever it is at the hotel, get ice, just fill it up, melt it, fill it up again. That's a little travel hack for you guys. She sleeps like Allie with her eyes half open. Keeps me out. You do the same thing with your eyes.
I know.
It's so creepy.
I really sweet.
How you doing? Oh, you're so comfy. I love it. Snuggles. Oh, she's like, you just woke me up, you turd.
I have to tell you, for the way that things were going at the very beginning of this trip, there's a lot of positivity and a lot of good that has come from today. Yes, we found a place for our RV to go to get fixed, but it's more than that. I was telling this to Charles yesterday how we were panicking and we were really upset because we were really worried. I think that's the biggest thing. It's not about a trip. It's about, we were freaking out because we were upset our trip would potentially be canceled, but we were we were really more nervous about like where do we go from here if we can't get someone to fix it. Like how are we gonna get our dogs home? How are we gonna get Remy home? How are we gonna be safe? Like what do we do? We can't stay in Colorado for the rest of our lives. It doesn't work that way. Or maybe we could. Maybe we could. You know, those were like the other things that were like really getting under our skin, like freaking us out a ton. We had this like really, really tough day yesterday, and hence why the vlog got up a little bit late today. The whole experience of that happening when I was driving, I'm really glad that like I knew to push the emergency brake, which might sound like a really stupid thing to people because, you know, I'm sure most people that live in the mountains like automatically know like push your emergency brake, blah, blah, blah. We don't experience that a lot in Florida because it's flat, so knowing to push the emergency brake, doesn't matter. All I'm saying is it was a really freaky moment for me because I was responsible for 2 dogs, my husband and Remy, and so it was scary. I mean, like I'm gonna be really honest, it was scary. My whole point of this little rant though is one thing that has kind of made this much better is how nice people have been in this city. It has kind of really been such an eye-opening experience in regards to how helpful people can be and they aren't getting anything from you and how kind they can be. Like for instance, this lady that we actually were on the phone with who helped us get our RV into the facility that it's at to be fixed or where it's going to. She went above and beyond and she was like telling us where they're at, which is like about 3 hours away from where we're at now. She was helping us find a hotel when we get there. I mean, was just so kind, wanted to make sure that there was stuff for Remy to do and the dogs to do. Enjoyable for Remy. We've got to make sure that the dogs are happy. The dogs have like been out, it's really hot, but we took them to the park and we took Remy to the park and we like, you know, we've just been really giving them an experience because it's not just Char and I anymore. It's Char and I, the dogs, and Remy, and if it were just us two, we could make do with like literally sitting in a car all day because we could. But now that we have them and you know it's just a different situation, especially with the dogs and especially with Remy, we just want to make sure that we give them an enjoyable experience. So we're very thankful. That's my point. We're very thankful for the people that have helped us today, and we're happy to be in this hotel. Our last hotel, I don't want to be like negative, but it was just not the best place for Remy necessarily. So we found this other hotel, which coincidentally ended up being more reasonable. We had to cancel the sand dunes and they were so great too. Hopefully we can still go there, but they were great too. Like, don't even worry. RVs break down all the time. We're not going to charge you. We hope it works out and hopefully you can get here afterwards. It's just been like better. It's just a really shitty situation has turned into a very positive experience despite the crappy things that have happened. So I guess my whole point is try and find the good in everything, even when it's really hard. I mean, we were not finding the good yesterday, but try and find the good. And who knows what will happen. Go pick up our pizza.
I'm gonna go pick some weed.
We were trying so hard not to eat out while we were here, except for maybe a few times, and we've had to do it
I wanted the grill.
3 times
A brand new
already.
grill is just sitting in the RV.
I know it is. Hope, pray that this can be fixed and it's something minor and that we can go on a little adventure. Maybe not the one we planned, but that's okay because I think that that's kind of how Charles and I, we never really have a plan, and maybe this is the universe saying, hey, you shouldn't have planned your trip because this is what I wanted to do to you guys.
So you guys know we have that monitor with the
Did you order the food?
Yes. The monitor for the RV. So when we go, it got up because there's no AC or anything like that or coverage. It got up to 106 degrees in the RV at the peak at around 6 p.m. 106.
That's nuts.
That's insane. And then it dropped down to 98. So it was 98 degrees. Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
like girls that wear
Nope.
That's not them.
I don't think so. I think that's
It's
LMFO.
LMFO.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
So that is incredibly crazy.
My sleeping baby angel. She's got all of her Peppa toys. And she's got Molly, of course, passed out.
Hey, baby. I'm gonna take your toys away, okay? So you don't roll on it.